one idea of something that you think they can cost.
They could have cost, for example, the amount of money that they're going to spend on the school's feeding program. They could have said what it's going to cost so we can make a proper assessment. Anyway, I
And,
have to
and
run. I have to run, TT. I have to really run so that we can squeeze in the other two callers. All right? All right, let's go now to Marsh. Morning, Marsh, very quickly.
Morning. The last caller is perfectly right, and I think you give them a hard time. It's the JLP that craft that budget, and they tell us all kind of hanky-panky, and people hold it with two and run with it. But the finance minister.
Before you go there, Joe. You remember when the JLP was running and they proposed the 1.5?
Yes.
You remember us asking about what's the cost, how much it's going to cost, and you remember they had to come back and tell us the cost, that it was going to cost us how much billions of dollars?
No, but the JLP said it wouldn't cost anything.
No, they didn't say that. They first announced it, they did not provide a cost, and then they were pressured to provide the cost, and they went and did the math, and then came back and admitted how much it was cost, and then they said they were prepared to do it.
They give us about 4 different figures.
All
and
right.
one person get it right, the person who coming on after you, and that is Ralston.
All right.
Yeah, but listen to this.
Yes.
Listen to this now. They're talking about FinSec.
Yes.
And they get the report, and they hide in the report and keep beating the PNP about FinSec. That is dishonesty. That is dishonest. You're dishonest in one way. To me, you will be very dishonest in all way. Why not give the report, make we know where the PNP go wrong?
But the report was there was no report. The FinSac documents that they have were released, although redacted largely. But there was no remember that the Commission of Inquiry didn't produce a report, So there's not that they have a report and they haven't provided it.
What happened to the Coral report?
Oh, that's the report you're asking about?
No, the FinSac want to be called them.
There was no report for FinSac. They only have the documents.
Lord God Almighty. They come every day tell with FinSac this and the FinSac that.
There's no report. That's no secret that we spent money for the Commission. There was no report.
The finance minister sound just like how she look. I'm telling you the truth.
All right. Let's move on now. I have to leave you there, Marsh. Let's go now to Metro. Morning, Metro.
Good morning. You know, when I listen to all these talk, it's pure apologies and propaganda because Mr. Ralston Iman.
Yes.
Mr. Ralston Iman. If people listen to him, you know all of those people that you say are economists. They don't know not about economists, you know.
Yes.
I tell you too. Mr. Ralston Iman has laid out what the opposition leader said in Parliament and how he's going to fund it. And what he's saying that the government have almost $1 billion as discretionary spending.
Yes.
And the government must do the same thing with this government do. Them can use it to do what they want.
Well, based on what the finance minister yesterday said, there's no discretionary spending in the budget. She said every cent is accounted for.
But right, and have some documents. Well, we will get together and read the documents.
I will listen to a real business that is coming up next after the program.
They have all those documents. Rice is reading the documents from the budget for them present,
Yes.
They have all those documents with them telling the people because they know so we now read.
Yes.
Right? And because we now read, we tend to believe what they say.
Yes.
All the while the document is there to show us. It shows how we get to GDP through everything. If you go on the minister website, you can find all the documents.
Yes.
What concerns me? What is the ease to bring down the GDP to 60%? When other countries like Barbados and all those countries, they have a higher GDP than us, percentage-wise, and they're doing better than us in production and everything. Some of the countries in Europe have all 100 that had GDP and all them type of thing there.
Yes.
We have so fixated on GDP that we don't think about nothing else. We not think about production. All we talk about every day is GDP are going down. GDP going down. What is the benefit?
I have to leave you though, Metro.
Down?
I'm totally out of time. The program now ends at 8:55 on a Wednesday in order to take a special feature. All right. So coming back on Friday. Thank my producer this morning, Jess.